Good evening, sim racing fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, round number 6, I believe it is, of the TruSpeed Motorsports 360 Sprint Car Showdown Series comes to the 3/8 of a mile racetrack known as Lanier National Speedway. Brett Wheeler in the booth with you for tonight's call. We get set to find out who and which car is going to go to victory lane. Quickly before we go, let's take a look at the point standings. At the moment, they're going to come up on the screen right in the middle. And there is Tyler File, who leads with 858 points over Corey Wenzel, who sits second with 824 points. Casey Gray's in third. Jason Brown only got showed up points last week at Kokomo, and I believe he is not here tonight either. Not going to contest this one. So I mean, there was a chance for Jason Brown to get some more points and maybe finish towards the front, but unfortunately, it's going to certainly hurt his championship points. Donald Swanson is going to round out your top 5. Dawson Hess, John Batista sits 7th, and also John is also our only driver that has picked up two different round wins. Of course, round number 1 going to Tyler Fowle, who picked up both twin features, but that is just technically one round. So John Batista, the first driver to pick up 2 rounds, got the win at Limaland, and also got the win last week at Kokomo. The rest you can see on your screen as well. It's very slim pickings for some of the drivers from the middle of the pack. Of course, not turning up each and every week, and that's what is going to be key to finding out which driver is going to take, or which driver is going to claim the championship for the TruSpeed Motorsports 360 Sprint Car Showdown Series. We're not too far away from qualifying right now. We got 20 seconds left in this practice session. Just the 10 drivers turned up here tonight to tackle this Lanier National Speedway. So we should only have the one heat race, and we'll have I believe it's going to be a 40-lap main event. Of course, before we get into qualifying, a big thank you to our sponsors and partners. You can find them on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com. Click on the sponsors tab, and of course, the wonderful people helping us behind the scenes. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, JR Productions and Media, and iCore Leagues as well. We move into qualifying right now, and again, 10 drivers going to get 2 laps each. Which driver is going to take quick time here this evening? We'll take a look at some of the drivers. Of course, this is a closed qualifying session, so we can only see which drivers are on the racetrack at that time. There is Tyler Fowle in the number 44 car. There is Corey Wenzel, yet to be on the podium, but still, it's just been about these turning up and getting these consistent finishes. Oh, yes. Thanks, Shell. Oh, I wonder why that didn't change. I did update it. Thank you, Chief. Appreciate it. Alright, it's Corey Wenzel, 3rd quick. Gerald Jones in caliber 40, 4th quick with a 13.008. Donald Swanson, 7th quick. Make that 6th quick with a 12.978. Tyler Shell coming out onto the racetrack. Trevor Royer in caliber 90 goes 4th quick. Gurney Williams Jr. is going to go 5th quick with a 12.734. Tyler Shell and Paul Balfour, the last 2 drivers to lay down a qualifying effort. Paul Balfour with a 13.103. Tyler Shell in caliber 44. First lap time is a 12.637, 3rd quick. Paul Balfour going to wrap up with a 12.7608, 8th quick, and Tyler Shell final lap. That should wrap up the qualifying at 12.761 for the driver of the number 44 machine. And well, stuffs it into the fence, but that's going to be qualifying done and dusted here at the Lanier National Speedway. Again, 10 cars that's run through your top 10. Of course, there's no 11th place driver, but the 10 cars. Tyler Farr with a 12.544. Casey Gray second quick with a 12.577. Tyler Shell 12.637. Corey Wenzel 12.653. Trevor Royer 12.679. Ernie Williams Jr. with a 12.734. Gerald Jones with a 12.756. A 12.760 for Paul Balfour. Lance Loomis with a 12.777. And Donald Swanson with a 12.978. So less than half a second, 0.434 seconds separating our top 10 and our only 10 drivers here this evening. Again, just the one heat race. How they finish is how they will line up tonight's main event. So let's go ahead and take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid. Starting on pole in car number 44, it's going to be Tyler Farr. On his outside, the number 1 car of Casey Grays will start position number 2. Inside row 2, the 44 of Tyler Shell will line up out of position 3. Out of position 4, going to be the 888 machine of Corey Wenzel. Position 5 will be the Black Diamond Motorsports number 90 car of Trevor Royer. He lines up alongside his teammate in car number 91, that's Ernie Williams Jr. Lining up position number 7 in car number 40 will be Gerald Jones, and on his outside in the PBR, Paul Balfour Racing number 69 car, it's going to be Paul Balfour. Your final row inside, row number 5, out of position number 9, car number 66 of Lance Loomis, and on his outside, the number 5 car of Donald Swanson lines up position at number 10. So the opening heat race, the only heat race of the night. Of course, this shouldn't take all that too long. I'm guessing we are going to be under about 30 minutes. Pace truck going to move to the infield, this time by 8 laps on the board. Heat number 1, how they finish is how they will start the main event. Tyler Farr, green flag is out. Casey Gray's a little bit of a slow start there, but oh, look at Tyler Shell now going to the inside, going to slide up. There goes Trevor Royer, and Casey Gray's almost going to make contact as Wenzel looking for a way round, going to ride the top side of the racetrack, going to smack the wall through turns 3 and 4. Gray's back to the inside on Roy. Your battle is on for third. And look at the 4 cars. There's 4 cars there. Very close to one another. Wenzel moves to the inside on Ernie Williams Jr. They nearly go 3 wide through 3 and 4. And Wenzel picks up 2 for 1. As here goes Williams back to the middle of the racetrack up on the inside of Royer. Tyler Farr, your racers for the lead right now. Tyler Farr and Tyler Shell. Here goes Shell with a big slide job into 3 and 4. And the EU TV, the elbows up TV, number 85, has gone to the front. Tyler Shell out in front at the half race distance of this only heat race of the night. Tyler Farr in second, Ernie Williams Jr. third, Trevor Royer fourth. Fifth is now Casey Grays. Then we go back to Paul Balfour, Corey Wenzel, and you're looking at Gerald Jones, Lance Loomis, and Donald Swanson. Slider there from Balfour. 3 wide. Wenzel around the outside, making it work on the top side of the speedway. Royer into the wall. Big slider line there. Balfour tagged the back of Grays. Gerald Jones got the worst piece of that. But for the final time, for heat race number 1, the elbows up TV number 84, 85 in fact, Tyler Shell are going to go and start on pole. He will get the job done. Tyler Shell, Tyler Farr, Ernie Williams Jr., Trevor Royer, Corey Wenzel, your top 5. Casey Grays, Paul Balfour, Lance Loomis, Gerald Jones, and Donald Swanson. That was our only heat race of the night. We do have A 2-minute warm-up session, so the drivers will get a chance to fill their cars up, go out onto the racetrack and make the necessary adjustments here at the Lanier National Speedway. The TruSpeed Motorsports 360 Sprint Car Showdown Series. Again, a big thanks to the people behind the scenes that make this all possible. First and foremost, a big thanks to the guys at the TruSpeed Motorsports camp and allowing Ultimate Dirt TV to cover the action here on the Wednesday night. Of course, the series is sort of coming to a close. We're getting into the back half of the season. I think we've got 5 rounds, including tonight, maybe 4 left in the series. So still plenty of time to come out and try your hand at the 360 sprint cars. Of course, a big thanks to our sponsors here at Ultimate Dirt TV. A big thanks to Wicked Cushion, 19 Designs, World of Thunder R Racing League, JR Productions and Media, and iCore Leagues. Without their support, none of this is possible. Of course, you can find them on our website. Head over to www.ultimatedirttv.com and click on our sponsors tab. And of course, keep up to date with our schedule of, as always, our previous race videos as well. Again, tonight we are live across the 3 platforms, Facebook, YouTube and Twitch. We've got all the bases covered here from the Lanier National Speedway. We hope you enjoy the coverage. Our main event not too far away from rolling out 10 cars doing battle here at Lanier National Speedway. 40 laps going to be the distance. I'm going to say you're going to need about 18, maybe 19 gallons of fuel if you're expecting one caution. But if you're expecting this race to go green to checker, I dare say you might want to chuck in about 21 or 22 gallons, boys. Of course, after the 360 series is completed, I believe there is talks about doing a late model series as well. So if that sort of get your tail wagging, don't forget to like and follow the TruSpeed Motorsports page, and I'll send them a message, let them know that you're keen on running the late models. Now, I'm not sure if it's supers or pros. I think it might be supers. It is main event time here at Lanier National Speedway. We'll take a look here at your Ultimate Dirt TV starting grid for tonight's main event. Ten cars going to start this one. Starting on pole in car number 44, the 85 car, it's going to be Tyler Schell. On his outside, he picked up the opening 2 races at the Williams Grove Speedway. From there, it's just been about consistent finishes for the driver of the number 44 car of Tyler File, who starts position number 2. Starting position 3, I believe he's had a win here already in the series in car number 91. It is Ernie Williams Jr. On his outside, his teammate in car number 90 in the Black Diamond Motorsports entry, it's going to be Trevor Royer. Third row inside the TruSpeed Motorsports 888 machine of Corey Wenzel will start position number 5. On his outside, it's the Bubbles, Trailer Park, Trash, whatever it is. Number 1 car of Casey Gray's out of position 6. Starting position 7 in the PBR, Paul Balfour Racing, Abreu Vineyards number 69 car. It is Paul Balfour, and on his outside, it is the LRP man himself of Lance Loomis out of position number 8. Out of position number 9 in car number 40, Gerald Jones lines up alongside Donald Swanson, who also had a pair of podiums in the opening round of the season. He will start position number 10. Yeah, that's it, Mitch. Take your pick. You say Ernie's going to win. There's a good chance, but don't count out Tyler Schell and Tyler File as well. We get set to go naughty for 40 around Lanier National Speedway, and Tyler Schell got a great start. Ernie Williams Jr. now looking to the inside on Tyler File into 1 and 2, but File going to have the run on the top side of the racetrack, 3 wide through 3 and 4. Williams on the top, Royer through the middle, and Wenzel down low, nearly 3 wide again through turn number 1 and 2. Track's very racy at the moment. Royer sliding up, but Williams around the outside. Wenzel continues to work the bottom side. Oh boy, nearly 4 wide. Just a little bit closer right now, and then we will go 4 wide, but Royer stuffs it into the fence into turns 3 and 4. We watch the battle on for the minor placings. 3 wide again. Fire on the top side. Williams through the middle, and Wenzel still working down the bottom side of the racetrack. Your race leader, Tyler Shell, starting to check out. File just caught a piece of the front stretch wall. Williams nearly came up into the side of the 44 car. But we complete lap number 5. Oh no, Ernie Williams Jr. tags the back of Tyler File, and Ernie Williams Jr. going to go upside down. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. So this is on board with the number 91 car of Ernie Williams Jr. Oh, okay. All right. That was a mistake there from Tyler going in the entry into turn 3. Again, little time to react. So, funny enough, we take a look at the Black Diamond Motorsports onboard cameras. Little mistake from Tyler, and he had nowhere to go. Back to live pictures from the Lanier National Speedway. TruSpeed Motorsports 360 Sprint Car Showdown Series. Green flag is back out. Tyler Shell, Corey Wenzel, and Trevor Royer. Your top 3 greys sits 4th, and Paul Balfour rounds out your top 5. And you go back to Tyler Farr, Lance Loomis, Gerald Jones, and Donald Swanson. Ernie Williams Jr., the first casualty out in tonight's race. Royer now moves into second spot. Wenzel trying to run the top side of the racetrack. I think that might be the place to be at the moment. If the 888 machine can just keep up ahead of steam at the moment. Stop trying to take out my teammates, Mitch. Royer still works down to the bottom side. Wenzel puts it into the fence. That puts Casey Graves into position number 3. And again, Graves running the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, jeez, I would love to be out there right now. I'd be doing what Wenzel is doing and just ripping the cushion right now. As Wenzel went around the outside of Paul Balfour on the exit of turn number 4. Get up on the cush, boys, and let her eat. Oh, Balfour a little sideways there on the exit of turn 4. Tyler Farr making him run back up to your top 5 at the moment. It's still Tyler Shell, Trevor Royer, and Casey Graves, your top 3. There is Tyler Farr, the man that was involved in the caution just previously after making that little mistake. And Wenzel goes through to the middle of the racetrack now. Going to try and put the pressure on Graves. Wenzel yet to be on the podium so far this season. We'll see if he can break that curse tonight and put it on the podium. Still plenty of laps left to run. 16 complete, 24 to go. Trevor Royer now starting to catch up to Tyler Shell in first. He's now going to make the move to the inside. As here goes, slide job into turn number 1 and 2. And poor Trevor Royer to the race lead. And we've got a new race leader. But how long for? Because Tyler Shell going to move back to the inside. But Royer now, he wants the preferred line on the top side of the racetrack. Shell going to move up the racetrack, and the elbows up TV number 85 car. And this is a great battle on for the race lead. Royer stays low in 3 and 4. He clears the 85, but not quite now, as Shell came back at him on the exit of turn number 4. Yellow flag is out. Trevor Royer in front. Corey Wenzel involved along with Lance Loomis. We'll take a look here at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. And this is how easy it is to make a mistake here. We take a look at your Wicked Cushion instant replay. The 888 machine of Corey Wenzel got into the wall and, well, caught the opening, came down the racetrack, and poor old Lance Loomis had nowhere to go on that one. We go on board here with the 66, so, well, unfortunately for Lance, Again, you can see Wenzel just ahead of him there in your screen, although it's a bit hard because Lance was blinking there a bit, but you know, we're all good. So back to live pictures from Lanier National Speedway. Trevor Royer will be leading this field back to the green flag. He'll be in command of this field. He leads Tyler Shell. We've just gone past the half race distance just when that yellow flag came out. Royer, Shell, File, Graves. Swanson your top 5. Paul Balfour, Gerald Jones, Lance Loomis, Corey Wenzel and Ernie Williams Jr. Those 2 drivers are our 2 casualties here this evening. Shell got a good start, but Royer put the slider on into turn number 1 and 2. Royer going to go down to the low side and protect the slider line into 3 and 4. I get the feeling that Tyler Fowle is not done with just yet. He knows how to get around this joint. Oh, Royer makes a mistake in 1 and 2. And Tyler Shell back to the race lead. Look, there is a lot of cars. Oh, no. Oh, Graves around. Oh, Ernie's back out onto the racetrack, but Graves, we stay green. Okay. No worries, we'll keep it green. We go back towards the front. Oh, Ernie Williams Jr. is stuck on the bottom side. And we are still green. Holy cow. 14 to go. Oh, Balfour, my goodness, was trying to stay and trying to get back to pit road. And Royer didn't see what was happening in the car on the bottom side into 3 and 4. And Tyler Shell back into the lead. Can Royer pounce back at him on the bottom side? Tyler File working it up top and Gerald Jones as well. He's now starting to creep into the mix, but he's not close enough just yet to challenge your top 3. Royer once again going back to the inside. He's finding some speed down there. Can he make something happen here in the final 10 laps? 30 completed this time by 10 laps to run. Royer goes back to the top shelf in turn number 1 and 2. I think that's a smart move. He goes back down low into 3 and 4. Might need to run 3/4 way up the racetrack and then catch the cushion on the exit of turn 4. That might be the safest place, and that might be the fastest way around this 3/8 of a mile dirt racetrack. Right, what Tyler Shell was just doing just then looked near perfect. Although Royer, and there was 8 1/1000ths of a second separating the pair, and Tyler File, in fact, was quicker than your 2 leaders at the moment on the previous lap. We'll see what it is this time by. No, it's going to be Tyler Shell with a 13.474. Royer consistently trying to make the bottom side work. He pulls up past the 85 car. So Royer may have found something on the bottom. Either that or Tyler Shell just completely stuffed up. But Tyler Shell goes back to the inside with a slide job into 3 and 4. Oh boy, with 5 to go, it is on right now. You might wonder why 10 cars when these drivers are absolutely putting on a clinic right now. Shell with another slide job on Royer. Royer back to the inside. Look at Tyler Fowle. He's stalking your 2 leaders out in front. Oh, it is anybody's ball game right now. And now we reach the point of no return. If we see a caution, this will end under yellow. Here goes Royer back to the inside into turn number 1 and 2. Shell and Fowle work on the outside of the racetrack. Royer continuing to stick to the bottom side, but Tyler Shell now finds himself 2 laps away from going to victory lane. Tyler Fowle, can he make something happen here in the final lap? The white flag is out. Now we are going to race it out to the end. Royer going to try one last time on the top side through 1 and 2. Down into 3 and 4. Royer, last ditch effort, but no. Oh, Tyler Fowle going upside down. Oh boy, you hate to see it. Oh my goodness, that could be major chase implications for that one. There we go, Brownie and Grace, that was for you. Let's take a look here at your JR Productions and Media unofficial results. What a race up front, and Tyler Schell comes home victorious here from Lanier National Speedway. Trevor Royer gets a second place run here tonight. Gerald Jones with a bit of luck there comes home in third. Lance Loomis home in fourth, and Tyler File after what would have been a third place finish, unfortunately with the junking of it on the exit of turn 4, and again could be some major chase implications on that one. Going to come home in 5th. Donald Swanson 6th, Casey Gray 7th, Paul Balfour 8th, Corey Wenzel 9th, and Ernie Williams Jr. round out the top 10. We'll go trackside here in just a moment and chat with our top 3. And boy, did these guys put on a show or what, ladies and gentlemen. How good was that? Well, let's go trackside to the man that comes home in first place here tonight in the number 88 car. It's going to be Tyler Schell. Tyler, congratulations on this victory. Man, the numbers might have been short on the racetrack, but man, that didn't take away from the fantastic racing, yourself, Trevor Royer, and Tyler File put on as well. How are you feeling?
I'm pumped, man. That was a blast. Throwing side jobs at Trevor for 20 laps. That's what it felt.
Track looked very, very racy to where you could run the top and bottom and run that starter line. Where did you feel most comfortable?
Felt comfortable everywhere. The car was great. I mean, I ran the middle and the bottom the first half, and then the top came in, and then the slider line to finish.
The stage late, about I think with about 15 to go or 10 to go. Trevor got by you on the bottom side of the racetrack, and then you were trying to work that top side back. He made a mistake. You had the run on the top side. What were you thinking of that stage when sort of he got by you on the bottom? Was there a plan to go down there, or were you just happy just trying to run the top and put that right rear on the cushion?
I was just gonna run the cushion because I figured the bottom was gonna go away, or there's small margin for error there. So I
Uh,
kept doing it in the middle of the race and screwing up, coming off forward, and that's what happened to him. And that's how I got back by.
well, from all of us here at Ultra TV, man, what a show you guys certainly put on. Certainly one that will need to go back and watch. So, but congratulations on the win. But of course, before we get out of here, sponsor shout outs. Who makes the wheels turn on the number 85 machine?
Everyone at Elbows Up, SimSport, Elbows Up TV, Motorsports Beat, Dude Wipes, and Over the Wall Photograph.
All right, there we go. That was Tyler Schell. They're home in first place. Home in second place tonight in the number 90 car. He led for a couple of laps. He was certainly being a pain in the backside on the bottom side, but Trevor Royer, second place run here tonight, buddy. How you feeling?
How's it going, Brett? Pretty good. Would have liked to got the win, but it was a nice battle between me and Tyler there.
You could be persistent with that bottom side, and when Tyler was up on the outside, of course, having nowhere else to run but the bottom side. Was there a plan to go back up the top, or did you feel really comfortable down on the low side?
In 3 and 4, I did. Yeah, I think the 3 and 4 on the bottom was the fast line the whole race. In 1 and 2, though, I think it was the top just slightly. So I probably should have moved up there once I got clear those last couple laps to try to run them down. And I tried to hold the bottom. Thought about it afterwards and probably should have did things a little differently, but I can't really complain because started 4th, finished 2nd, so not too bad of a race for me.
There was a moment going into 3 where we had a lap car that was sort of crab walking and just trying to get back to the pits. You nearly cleaned up the back of it. What were you thinking going into 3? And did you actually see the car there, or were we just sort of focused on trying to have a battle with Tyler there at the moment at that time?
I didn't see him till I was already committed to the bottom, and then I knew once I had to avoid him, it was going to mess up my corner exit. And like the lap before, I think there was another car that was stopped down on the bottom that I had to avoid, and I was like, man, that's not helping me.
just quite. I think that might have been your teammate Ernie, but we'll leave that
Yeah,
one.
it was.
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. We'll leave that one alone. Hashtag blame Ernie. But hey, well done on the second place. A phenomenal race between yourself and both Tylers here tonight. Congratulations on the second. Before we do let you get out of here, of course, sponsors, shout outs. Who makes it happen for you?
I'd just like to thank my team.
Your team, yeah, that's Black Diamond Motorsports. You cut out there at the end.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was just gonna say, I just want to thank my team, Black Diamond Motorsports. I couldn't thank them enough for everything they do for me on the simulator and just helping me get better. We all help each other get better every day. So just want to thank them. I'll be honest, I don't know what the title sponsors are for this series, so I'm not entirely sure. I do want to thank TruSpeed Motorsports for putting on the show, and everybody else who came out and raced, and the people watching. I hope they enjoyed.
All right, there we go. Trevor Roy, they're home in second place. I'm not sure what Lance is doing there. We should be chatting to Gerald Jones. Now, I'm assuming this is Johnsy. I'm going to wild guess, Gerald, is that you?
That is me.
Hey, buddy, third place. A little bit lucky there towards the end, late in that race, but I mean, the third place podium, you can't be too disappointed with that.
Oh, I think the whole race was lucky. I came in not knowing what I was going to do. First race I've ever raced with anybody in TruSpeed, and pretty lucky, I'd have to say.
All right, first race. So what did you make of it? Of course, the numbers were a little bit low, but it didn't really take away from the fantastic racing that we've seen all through the night.
Well, yeah, I got to say a lot of these guys were a lot cleaner than you'd find in the official races and whatnot, and I got to say it was quite a bit of fun. Paul sent me over a set and just said, "To hell with it," and ran it, and it seemed to do pretty good. I would say.
Talk about those last couple of laps, or last sort of 5 to 10 laps. You were watching the top three battle it out in front of you. Did you think that you were going to get lucky with Tyler sort of making a bit of a dick move on the exit of turn 4 and junking himself to where you're going to get a podium, or were you just happy running in 4 spot and just being up front?
I would just honestly staying back and didn't even really want to try to get up there. Just going to run it easy because I figured I was going to be fat and happy sitting there in the 4th spot. And I saw Tyler go up and tag the wall and go up head over heels. And man, that's how it went. Pretty lucky.
Well, congratulations on third. Before we let you get out of here, of course, I'll hand the mic over to you. You want to thank some people, some sponsors, shout outs?
Well, I just mainly want to thank my team, PBR, Paul Buford Racing. Just those guys helped me a lot. And went from not knowing what I was doing to actually somewhat being able to race. And so that's about it.
All right, well done on third place, Gerald Jones there. That'll wrap up tonight's proceedings from the Lanier National Speedway. Your winner in the number 85 car in the Elbows Up Sim Sports Elbows Up TV of Tyler Scheller. He gets the job done from Lanier National Speedway. He had a fantastic race here tonight, short on numbers, but again, don't take away from the fact that we had some great racing throughout this feature event and, of course, throughout the heat race as well. That'll do it for us here on Ultimate Dirt TV. Of course, a big thanks to TruSpeed Motorsports for putting on the 360 Sprint Car Showdown Series. We are officially past the halfway stage of the series. I believe we've got 4 rounds left to go, maybe 5, but we are heading into the back half of the season. Of course, we'll be live again each and every Wednesday night at about 7:25 Eastern, 6:25 Central. If you do want to run with these guys, just message the TruSpeed Motorsports page, give them a like and a follow while you're there if you haven't done so already, and the guys over there will get you set up so you can run here on the 360 Sprint Car side of things. They do have I think it's a Super Late Model Series coming up, but this that won't start until after the 360 Sprint Car Series is finished. Again, we want to thank all the people behind the scenes here at Ultimate Dirt TV, and of course our wonderful sponsors and partners that help us each and every season and each and every week. They make all this possible. Of course, a big thanks to Wicked Cushion, Drew Neal at 19 Designs, World of Thunder Racing League, JR Productions and Media, and iCore Leagues as well. In fact, I want to give a shout out and happy birthday to James Rice from JR Productions and Media. It's his birthday today. He's probably not up yet. He might be up, but he certainly won't be watching. But if he does happen to watch this, Ricey, happy birthday, brother. And again, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the entire management behind the scenes, we say farewell and good night from Lanier National Speedway. Congratulations to your winner in Calibre 85. Tyler Shell goes to victory lane. Good night.